The plastic limit of a soil is the moisture content expressed as a percentage of the weight of the oven-dry soil at the boundary between the plastic and semi-solid states of consistency. It is the moisture content at which a soil will just begin to crumble when rolled into a thread 1/8 inches or 3 mm in diameter using a ground glass plate or other acceptable surface. Its objective is to determine the plastic limit of the given soil sample.
So these are the equipments that we are going to need in our experiment for today.
First, we need the soil. Second is a distilled water with a beaker and a funnel. We also need a moisture dish, a sample dish, and a porcelain dish. Spatula for mixing the soil that is mixed with water, and a weighing scale.
The first step in doing this experiment is to put the soil in a sieving machine and make sure the soil is passed in a number 40 sieve pan. Before starting on the soil samples, measure the weights of moisture cans, sample dish, and the beaker. Record the weights with respect to their names on a sheet.
We are also going to weigh tin can number 1, number 2, and number 3.
Get 30 grams of soil and put it in the moisture can for consistency. Next, take the soil sample which passed the number 40 sieve pan and add water from wash bottle little by little while mixing the sample with spatula. After, form a ball with the watered soil sample using your palms, and the balls should be non-sticky to your palms. Then form a uniform thread from the obtained soil ball by rolling it on a glass plate using your palms or finger. In this step, you have to provide enough pressure by exerting 90 strokes per minute. Here, a stroke means forward and backward movement of your hand from the starting position. The thread should be rolled until it achieves 3 mm or a diameter of 1/8 inch. Then, the thread should break into pieces and repeat the same procedures of above 2 steps for those broken pieces. The procedure can be repeated until the rolling thread crumbles. Then, measure the weight of the crumbled soil which is collected in the sample dish. Repeat steps 1 to 11 to come up with 3 trials with different amounts of water used for each trial conducted.
Finally, keep the sample dish in the oven for not less than 16 hours to dry them well.
phenol.
Obtain the dry weights of all soil samples separately by measuring them after heating to a temperature of 115 degrees Celsius. Then follow the following procedure to calculate the moisture content of each dish. The moisture contents formula is the weight of poured water over the weight of dry soil times 100. So the soil sample number 1's moisture content is 34.20%. The soil sample number 2's moisture content is 30.71%, and the soil sample number 3 is 27.85%. The average moisture content, or the plastic limit, is 34.20 plus 30.71 plus 27.85 over 3 is equals to 30.92%.
The Standard American Society for Testing and Materials, or ASTM, and the American Association of Highway and Transportation Officials, or AASHTO, that we base our lab experiment according to the DPWH Blue Book is the ASTM D4318 and AASHTO T90. ASTM D4318 and AASHTO T90 suggests the following procedures and formulas for calculating the data.